I should start over since for some reason it wasn't going. This is lesson 69, properties of trapezoids and kites. We talked about the pair of parallel sides are called bases, the extra sides are called legs. The two angles across from one of the bases are base angles, and the two angles across from the other one are base angles. Mid-segment connects the midpoints of the legs. It'll be parallel to the bases, and it's also equal to half the sum of the bases. Or we could call that the average of the bases. So if we had an example where one of our base was 15 feet, another one was 25 feet, and the midpoint of one leg is E and the midpoint of the other leg is F. Find EF. So we just add 15, 25 divided by 2. And it'd be 20 feet. Now in an isosceles trapezoid, both of the legs will be congruent. And the base angles will be congruent. So we have an example of an isosceles trapezoid. The measure of angle C will equal the measure of angle B, which is 107 degrees. And then we can find the measure of angle A and D by taking the supplement of 107. Would be 73 degrees. So we would take 180 minus 107 and get 73. And if you want to see that, if you remember all quadrilaterals, their angles add to 360. So you could take away double 107 and then half the answer you get. But it's easier, I think, just to do 180 minus 107. In an isosceles trapezoid, the diagonals are congruent. So if we were to draw diagonals, they would be the same length. And then the last property is for a kite. The diagonals of a kite are perpendicular. So if we have a kite, these two would be congruent, and then we drew the diagonals, they would just be form right angles. They would be perpendicular. Okay, that's the end of the lesson.